Eric, are you here? He's like, I'm not coming up. You know how it works.
Now, this is kind of personal, but you see, I've got this psychological condition where certain catchy songs just get stuck in my head. Now, I know everybody gets that, I know, but you see, I get it so bad that it can just kind of take over my life. And my wife Katie's favorite movie is The Sound of Music. And on our honeymoon, we were going through Salzburg, Austria, where they'd filmed The Sound of Music. And Katie insists we go on this tour where they show you different sights from the movie. Now, I saw The Sound of Music when I was 7. And it had taken me 20 years to get those god-awful songs out of my head. So I say to Katie, I'd rather not. Then Katie says, I thought you loved me. Next thing I know, Katie is leading me into this magic bus. And I look around and I am surrounded by Sound of Music enthusiasts. It's like the zombie apocalypse. And there were speakers all up and down the sides of this bus. And as soon as we start on that tour, they start blaring those stupid songs at me. Everybody's singing along. I thought I was gonna die. Because not only was I hearing those damn songs again, but I was living the movie. So we drive around, we see these rather mundane things, but because they'd been in the movie, they apparently possess some sacred qualities. We saw display the clothes that them hyperactive kids were wearing. We see the Von Trapp family house. We drive way out and see the area where Julie Andrews was spinning around like she was high on something. And everything we saw brought back another one of those damn songs into my head. And I kept thinking, these aren't a few of my favorite things. And just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, we pull up to a gazebo. Tour guide says, would anyone care to volunteer to come into the gazebo and sing that song from the movie? Katie. She drug me in there with her. It was a torture chamber. But you know, that was the last stop on the tour. And I somehow survived. Now, there's a little epilogue to this story. You see, my marriage to Katie lasted barely a year. However, they were supposed supposed to laugh. However, I've been happily married to my present wife for 20 years, and we've never been to the Sound of Music tour, and I don't think that's a coincidence.